a bet on tonight's game between Cleveland and New York, but Scott the engineer started him with me. He says Cleveland will win tonight.
Really?
Yeah, because...
Where are they playing?
Cleveland.
I think they're playing in Cleveland, aren't they?
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because the Yankees were a wild card.
You know there are even odds in the Yankee game?
Even?
Is that right?
Yeah. Yankees versus Cleveland. Anybody want to bet? No? Why, you don't care?
I mean, I'd like to see the Yankees win, but I wouldn't bet on them.
I'll bet on the Yankees.
Would you?
Who do you want? Do you want Yankees or Cleveland?
I don't know.
Who's pitching tonight?
Well,
that's Andy Pettitte versus.
I thought Andy Pettitte is injured.
No, I heard this morning, unless John knows different, I thought Pettitte was, no, Cone is injured.
Cone is injured.
No, I heard Pettitte is injured.
According to Scott, he's got a bad back.
John, who's pitching
Pettitte?
tonight?
Yeah.
Pettitte against Jared.
Yeah,
Pettitte has a bad back.
Versus a rookie.
Although he won in the second game. It was the same matchup in the second game.
If Pettitte has a bad back, maybe I will take that bet.
No, he says his back's fine.
But he did get knocked around.
says.
Pettitte got knocked around pretty good.
In the second game, same pitching
He did.
matchup.
He did get knocked around last game. But then again, he got knocked around against Atlanta the first game of the World Series last year and then came back.
Yeah, because a lot of these guys get angry and want to prove themselves after they get knocked around. I don't know that I care that much to bet. I just started getting worked up with Scott the engineer, and you know what? Whenever you bet against him, you win.
Well, there you go.
Right.
Bet him. He says the Indians are going to win.
That means the Yankees are going to win.
Yankees are a shoo-in.
They're a shoe.
If Scott says the Indians are going to win, it's a sure sign.
It affects the odds.
The only way I know is if he bet it. If he bet it.
Well, then bet him, because then the Yankees will win.
Yeah, Scott, you want to bet? I'll only bet Scott.
How much does he want to bet?
I don't have any money.
I love taking his money.
Probably about $5.
I can't bet.
Scott's been in the DJ business.
If you had bet me off the air, my wife wouldn't know. Now I can't.
Scott's been in the DJ business 10 years and hasn't made a penny yet.
Yeah, I don't buy that. He's always telling me how he's not
Why
making
would
any
he
money.
keep doing it?
I'm an honest.
There he is. So fat.
He is sad.
Oh,
You've
get
gotten
him
so
that
fat.
shirt.
Since you quit smoking, you got fatter and fatter. How much you weigh now? Let me take a guess. Let's bet on how much
I
Scott
know.
weighs.
Okay, I'm going to go 245.
Do you know for a fact, or
No,
are you
I'm
just
guessing.
guessing? I'm going to say.
Tall guy.
I'm going to say. Jeez.
Want to bet on the weight?
What'd you say? Yeah, we're going to bet on.
I'm saying 245.
All right, let's all put up a certain amount of money. We get a bet, and then we weigh Scott right now.
$10 each.
Hey, let's
10
have
bucks
a pool.
each.
Yeah,
All right.
Whoever gets
260.
closest.
John, you in on this?
Yeah, I was going to say 260.
All right. Well, let me write this down. Hold on.
I'll
Wait
take
a minute.
Got a pen?
Yeah, I love
What is
betting.
the bet? $10?
All right, Gary, you say Scott weighs 245?
245.
Okay. What do you? How tall are you, Scott? By the way.
6'1".
Okay, John, go ahead.
Stand up. Let me look at you.
I'll say, Jesus, look at that.
Ow!
You know what? Oh, God.
Turn around so I can see your ass.
I want to take mine back. I didn't realize it was 6'1".
I'll say 265.
Howard, I want to change mine.
John,
we're going by
265.
closest right
All right,
now.
Gary, go ahead, change it.
I'm going to go to 258.
All right, remember, it's the person who's closest without going over.
Without
So
going
its
over.
price is right.
I say 250.
Robin says 250. Go ahead, Jackie.
Gary was 258 and John's what?
265.
Robin's 250.
I'll say 270. I'll go.
270. Can he be that
No,
close to
hold on.
300 pounds?
He ain't
He's a big.
270.
You know he could.
He's tall and,
And he's
bulky.
fat.
And look, he's going, yeah.
I'll bet you his head weighs 50 pounds.
At least.
He's got 50 pounds of tar in his lung.
There's nothing in my head. I'll
Jackie?
say 255.
255.
Yeah, 270 is too much.
Yeah, that's a little high. Well, no, Robin's. Oh, yeah, okay, Robin's at 250. Go ahead, Fred.
I'm lowballing, 220.
220?
So he thinks maybe
I
we're
weigh
all over, right?
I think you
All
guys
right, I'm going to go to
Yeah. Although he
Thank
looked
you,
at me
Fred.
real strange.
Thank you, Fred.
I'm going to go to 235.
All right.
I can't believe he weighs that much, but maybe he does. Although, how much do you weigh, Gary? I might want to revise that. How much do you weigh?
Me?
Yeah, be honest.
Honestly?
Yeah, put on his mic, Fred.
I would say Gary's 200.
How much you weigh?
I'm up there. I'm over 200.
You're what, 210?
Probably 208, 207, 208, something like that.
Really?
Scotty, stand next
Are
to
you,
Gary.
are you telling the truth or are you too?
No, I'm telling the truth.
All right, so I'm going to say, you mean to tell me he'd only weigh a couple? No.
That's why I changed my bet. I said to
Yeah.
myself, I can't believe Scotty weighs 30 pounds more than me. It's got to be a lot
Yeah,
more
I'm
than
going to
that.
I'm going to change mine to
Could I tell you how much I
Oh,
weighed?
no, don't tell me anything.
Because you got to get on the scale. It's right here.
No, wait.
I'm going to go to
No,
I'm going to 245, Robin. All right, here's the bets. Gary says Scott weighs 258, John 265, Robin 250, Jackie 255, Fred 220, and I'm at 245.
How much are we betting?
$10 a piece. Whoever gets closest without going over wins.
Can I go to 235 instead?
Yes.
I'll take your 230.
Then can I come down to 260 then?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm closing it out.
All right. Now get on the scale.
Now, Scott, tell us what you think you weigh.
No. First, I want to tell you what I weighed.
Bets are closed. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what I weighed when I stopped smoking.
How much did you weigh?
225.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, boy. I'm out of it.
I want to change it to 280.
Because I'm at 245. He's put on more than 20 pounds.
You think?
Yeah, well, look at him. He's huge.
No,
He's like
I don't
wearing
think
a
he's put
maternity
on that
outfit.
much more.
Okay.
Oh, look at that fat.
You put on 20
Come on,
since we
Scott.
started talking.
250.
They say muscle weighs more than fat, so that should probably weigh 0. I don't think there's any muscle on it.
Hey now. Yes. 265.
Oh, my God. John, you would have had it right on the nose, but you win anyway.
Yes. Oh my.
265.
Wow. I thought I was high at
Here's my 10 bucks.
Wow.
God damn. How much did you win?
Oh my God.
How much does Gary weigh?
215.
218.
No, 215.
Isn't that scale off?
The scale's about 5 pounds heavy, but,
Yeah.
but at that point, it doesn't matter.
265.
Go 270.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, Howard.
I talked you out of
Well,
it.
270 was over. That wouldn't have helped.
Is that you and Fred?
Yeah, I gained 40 pounds.
Oh, it's high as
in
fuck.
Why
4
do you give me
months.
$20? Is this you and Fred?
Me and Fred.
All right.
Oh, me?
You won, John.
Yeah, you can pay me the money.
265.
Yeah!
Whatever.
Close, huh?
And rising.
Oh. Good God. Here, I got a 20, so I'll take back 10. Here's from me,
Jackie and Fred?
Fred. Yeah.
Chewing gum doesn't help.
Gary, get your money?
Gary and Robin.
Outside.
He gained 40
In
pounds.
4 months, yeah. 40 pounds.
What are you going to do about that?
Is this the biggest you've ever been?
Yes, absolutely.
Look at him lift up his shirt. There's tons of fat.
It's all fat.
So he
See,
won't.
I was going to say for the Yankees game, let's bet something humiliating.
So he won't die of cancer. He'll die of a heart
What do you
attack.
mean?
Like maybe he has to go outside and
In a
walk
diaper.
around
Yeah.
with his shirt off.
No,
Yeah,
I don't bet because I know I lose.
I don't know.
He's not allowed to bet on the air.
We gotta-
anyway.
we gotta
That's why
get
I say
him.
not money.
I'm allowed to
Are
bet.
you a man or a woman?
I'm a
You're not
pussy,
allowed to
man.
go
Look
to
at his
scores.
breasts.
His wife doesn't let him go to scores, and now he can't bet.
No, I
right,
could
he
bet
has
all
to
I
walk
want.
And then when we play cards, he lies about how much he loses.
I could. No, I don't.
Oh.
You don't have to mention how much I lost.
By the way, Howard, as a favor to me, I would appreciate it if you would have mentioned how much I
Why
lost.
do you do that to me?
Why do you even go to the
Some things are
game?
just between us, Howard.
Yeah, some things can just be private.
Why go to the game, Scott?
Guy stuff.
Keep a manly bond.
Why go to the game? Because he loves to play cards.
Yeah, he doesn't want his wife to
It's
know
all your
if he
fault.
loses or if he wins.
Right.
But he always loses.
He goes home. He's like, I broke even again.
And I had fun.
Right.
No, I never.
You want to bet me the Yankees Cleveland game?
No,
No.
Oh, come
because I
on.
Bet $1,
once I
Scott.
bet,
Who do you say is going to win?
I think Cleveland's going to win.
Well,
So,
Put your money where your mouth is.
Once I bet, the Yankees will win.
That's what we're back
Right.
on.
Exactly what you
so
said.
what? Don't you want the Yankees to win?
I do want the Yankees to win. Yeah.
You do?
So then
Yeah.
bet.
But why don't you bet him something like, walking around the street in Braun
No,
panties?
I told you
or
I don't
something?
bet. I lose.
I just like to see
I'll tell you what, man. Let's bet Braun panties. If you
No.
If you
No
win,
way.
listen to me.
I'm doing
well,
Braun
I'll have to do it too.
How about if he
Think
just
I want to be in a Braun panties?
that's fine.
But I lose. Don't you get
Don't
it?
you have any faith in yourself?
I'll take the Yankees.
Absolutely not. No faith.
Yeah, but I bet you the Yankees are going to lose tonight.
Come on, either
Stupid ass
Howard or you is walking down
choke
the street
team.
in Braun panties. Come on, that's
will
a good
not-
bet.
I'll tell you the truth, man. I would
Not
take
do
Cleveland. You want the Yankees?
No, because whoever I take is going to lose.
How about if I put up $500? All right, now listen to this.
Okay.
It's my $500 to your Braun panties.
Come on, Scott.
a lot
Come on,
of
you can make
lot of money.
$500.
Big deal, Braun panties.
It's a whole gig.
I just want him in Braun panties. I don't
That's a
care.
gig, and you don't even
How
have
about
to
I just
declare
give you $500 and you get him
Get it,
some
Braun panties.
We'll all chip in.
I'll kick in 100.
Come on, Scott, be a man. Make the bet.
Be a man. Be a Buddha.
He's a pussy. All right, well, you know what? Think about it for the rest of the show.
Okay.
Come
All
on,
right.
Scott. It would be so much fun.
What? He wants the 500 so bad.
Do it. Do it.
I'll think about it the rest of the show. We
All
can
right.
give, we
Come
can give
on.
an answer a little
You know what's so funny, Howard? He hates.
I'm going to get a skimpy pair of panties,
Who are
though,
you going
man.
to take, Howard?
What?
A thong.
I'll take whoever he doesn't.
Oh, he's giving you the choice, Scott.
A thong, Howard.
Oh, he's giving me a choice.
You're going to have to wear a thong. And when I say panties, listen to me. Listen to me, Scott. Listen to me, because I'm giving up 500 if I lose.
It's not worth 500.
Wait a minute. I want
I'm going to put a thong. You're going to wear a thong.
Not worth 500.
And a little skimpy, so your little package is going to be there, and you're going to wear a nice, beautiful bra.
A wonder bra.
A wonder bra. Push your breasts together.
Maximum
To enhance
cleavage.
my attributes.
Not worth 500.
Oh, you're
Oh, well,
so
I'm
ridiculous.
sure it is.
Dominic will kick in more.
Dude, I took a blast of gas. This
How
is nothing.
much would it take? 2,000?
And a dunce cap that says loser.
Come on,
You
that
gotta
would
be
be so
kidding
much
me.
fun.
And I'll put up 500.
No.
Okay, good. Then get out of here. And then you don't win.
1,000.
Let's have the farting
I'll put
contest.
up another 500.
Wait, hold on, 1,000 now, Howard.
You're going to put up another 500?
Yeah, 1,000.
Oh, Scott, come on.
$1,000 riding on this. You can take whatever team you want. Because you're such a loser, we know you'll lose.
Of course.
giving
That's
you the
the
money.
problem.
Oh,
Scott,
come
you
on,
got a
Scott,
50%
your luck
chance
has got to
of,
change
winning a
sometime.
Yeah, you flip a coin, it might win $1,000. It's heads or tails. Yankees or Cleveland.
And remember, man, you got to wear the outfit I put on you.
Even your wife can't be mad at if you walk home. If you walk in with $1,000, you're going to be a hero.
Well,
That's
I'm not giving
undeclared
up,
money.
I mean, I'm not giving anything of hers up if I put a bra
Right,
panties
exactly.
on.
That's right.
But she's going to be mad because you humiliated
It's-
her and
I'm
her
just
son.
making an ass
It's
out of
your
myself.
dignity, not
She's been
hers.
humiliated.
Look at, you know what it is? The only reason he's not doing this is because he's afraid of his wife.
Absolutely not. It has nothing to do
Yes,
with
it is, because you know she's going to go,
No.
How could you do that?
What?
Your
Yeah,
son has to
yeah.
go
You know
to
what
school.
she's afraid
and
of,
that'll be
Howard.
on the E channel.
Howard, is he the worst
absolutely
liar?
right.
You ever notice whenever you ask about that, he goes into this whole monotone and he goes, absolutely not.
No,
that has
no.
nothing
I know
to do
he's
with it."
lying.
She has nothing.
Because he's going, yeah, she can't be mad at me if
You know what,
I
Howard?
humiliate
Make the bet
myself.
now, then. So
She has nothing to do.
I know what he's afraid
can't
of,
get a hold of
Howard.
him.
Right.
That he's going to walk around the street in bra and panties and other women are going to hit on him.
You know why he needs? You know why he needs time to think about it?
Why?
Because he's waiting to go back and discuss it with his
No,
wife.
Get the
no.
phone.
Then why
wife
don't you make your
wakes up-
decision now?
Has nothing to do with
Yes,
that.
my love.
I have to go out in the street in bra and panties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk around the block, the entire block.
I don't know.
And high heels.
Why, you don't think when you walk out in the street now people don't goof on you? What's the big deal?
Here, I'll tell you what it is. You're going to have on high heels
Oh, no.
for your pretty feet.
Hey, I did high heels
Are we
once for
gonna
you. That
make
was
him
enough.
No, you'll be high
I
heels,
killed your leg.
panties, which when I say panties, thong panties,
No thong.
a bra, and a dunce cap that says loser.
No.
Come on.
And
Marv
that's it.
Marv did it for free. Come on.
Come on.
God, it's a
And
grand.
you get $1,000 if you win.
And
Well,
that's a
I'm
lot
going
of
to count
money.
to three.
And
You
get
got to make a
choose the
decision.
That's a lot of money.
team.
Yeah,
You
no.
get to choose the team.
But you can't walk out of here and make the decision and call your wife. So here I
do
go.
it
I'm
right
going to
now.
count to three. I'm going to
Decision
count to
right
three.
now, right?
One.
And
Before three, you got to make the decision. Two.
and what happens if I don't make the decision?
then you blow,
Then you blow the whole thing.
opportunity
The
for-
bet's off the table.
Off the table.
Two.
God, do it.
2.5.
Come on, Scott.
3. Okay, bet's off the table. That's it.
Darn, you are such
boy.
a spoil sport.
I'll tell you what, man.
He's afraid of his wife.
I'll take that bet.
I'm not afraid.
Of course, anybody would.
I'm not afraid.
I tell you this. What is the big deal about walking around in bra and
Yeah,
panties?
what is the big deal?
You know what the big deal is? He's afraid of his wife.
I'm not afraid of
You are so afraid of her.
I'm not.
This guy's totally pussy whipped.
You let them humiliate you like that. You have a son.
That's
I
nothing
know.
to do with
You
it.
have a son.
You're absolutely
and
right.
and everyone's gonna
All right, I'll
say,
do the bet.
Yes,
Oh,
dear.
you just said do it.
You know what? When you start doing his wife's voice, it's so much worse.
I know,
You
then
get so
he
much
gets in
more
trouble for
crap.
that.
So it's just
He
better
said he'll
off.
do it, Howard.
He just said he'll do it.
You're going to do it? The bet's on?
I
Who do
can
you
pick
take?
a team.
Yeah, pick the team.
Look at him. Look at him. He's like buying a
My
condo.
expertise.
Anybody got a cigarette?
Go ahead. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yankees? Okay. Thank you. Robin, we win. Cleveland is going to kick ass. Yeah.
Every Yankee fan in the audience
That's
just
right.
got really bummed out.
John's like freaking out. He wanted the Yankees to win. You just jinxed the
I'm going to
Yankees.
get blamed now.
You
That's
just
right.
jinxed the Yankees.
That's right.
Howard, but at least now the Yankees lose. I could be happy about seeing him in
Yeah, at least the Yankees consolation prize is this idiot's going to be walking around in a dunce
That's
cap.
our Yankee
He
parade.
decided to
Right.
jinx them.
High heels, panties, thong panties,
Full makeup.
bra, and dunce cap that says loser. And you jinxed the Yankees.
That's right.
You jinxed the Yankees
The whole
because
city
you're a
of New
loser.
York will be upset at me.
I just heard the whole city of Cleveland make a big yell. They're so happy.
Andy Pettit, pack your bags.
Robin, don't even bother bringing in a check.
I'm not
We
gonna
win.
worry about
When's the game? Tonight?
Tonight.
Oh, beautiful.
it. Just make
And-
sure we get the thong ready.
And you know what's really good, Howard?
I wanted the Yankees to win, too.
On top of everything.
Why did you take the Yankees if you thought that guy has a bad back? And you said all along
That's right.
Cleveland's going to
That's
win.
right. That's right.
This is so typical Scott the engineer. He knows Cleveland's going to
No,
win.
no, no.
He
No, no,
bet
no.
the
Listen,
Yankees,
let-
and now the Yankees are going to get jinxed.
Let me tell you my
Losing
theory.
is in his blood.
What is your
I hope the
theory?
Yankees aren't listening to the radio.
Hey, Ralph, if you're listening, go shopping for Scott. I want thong panties.
Make them pretty.
Right,
My original opinion was Cleveland would win.
right.
So I had to. So that would obviously be the wrong
No,
opinion.
because
No.
it's what you bet, Scott. That's what it is.
Fake
So I'm
myself
trying to
out.
fake myself out.
Oh, in other words,
That's right.
because you believe Cleveland's going to win, you went the opposite of what you believe.
That's
But it's
right.
what he bets, Howard. That's what he
Yeah,
loses.
that's what I
Yankees are going to get creamed tonight. It's going to be devastating.
And Howard, you know what the best part of this is? Scott has to be here at the crack of dawn, but of course he can't go to sleep till the game's over, so we'll be all sleepy tomorrow.
It all done.
I got to stay up tonight.
All fat.
And
Everyone's staying up tonight.
Show.
All the way around the block in thong and panties, high heels, and that ass of his in a thong.
Oh, can you imagine?
Oh, my God.
That is going to be some sight.
Oh, is that going to be great?
Bigger crowd than the Easter parade.
You're not kidding.
They're lining up already out there.
Well, you know, there's something
Music the way you want
good about the Yankees having to lose tonight.
Scott's wife's already on the phone.
Oh, you are.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. No.
Yes, dear.
Well, you gotta look on the bright side. Wait, I know. Scotty I know he's. I know he's humiliated. I'll mow the grass today. Listen, we could go out for dinner. Yes. All right.
They're going to be laughing at them at their bowling league.
Not to mention,
Hey, Joe, you're on the air.
Scott, I will buy you a lifetime supply of cigarettes if you just change your bet. You can't do this to Yankees. Please.
You know,
I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke.
You know how Joe Torre's sister is a nun and everything? Scott is stronger than a nun.
That's right. He's stronger than any prayers that nun can
The
send
jinx
up.
is on the Yankees.
Yeah. Scott's got the whammy.
Joe Torre's sister just slit her wrist. I don't believe
Did you know Joe Torre's brother is in the hospital again?
Yeah, he's a pain in the ass.
Every postseason, he has to go into the hospital.
This just in from our Vegas affiliate. Scott threw off the Vegas odds. What was once even odds now. Yankees now are destined to lose, they say in Vegas.
They're a long shot.
They're a long shot. The odds are 50-1.
Oh, the money is changing hands.
Money is changing. All bets off.
Board's going
Guarantee you
wild.
Cleveland wins tonight. It's a lock. Go bet the house on
Yeah,
it.
you want to make money, tonight's the night to bet.
Here you go.
all this hard work, and Scott changes the entire season in one moment.
Scotty, pressure's on, boy. John, you're the money in it. Hey, Scotty, what size shoes do you wear?
There's a white president, you know what?
27. No, really, what size shoe do you wear?
President, that's why.
What do you think? I don't know. Tell me what size shoe you wear so we can get your heels.
Yeah.
12. All right, size 12?
Wide.
Size 12 wide?
Yeah. Wide end.
Just like your butt?
Just like my butt. My butt, there is no butt.
Scott,
That's the problem.
Scott, we are ready to see you in brown panties tomorrow.
I'm sure you are.
So, Scotty, what, you would say you're like an extra large or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Easily?
Easily. Double X.
All right, so extra large and size 12 wide shoe?
Yeah.
All right. Did you call your wife yet? Do you want to call her real quick?
No.
Why not?
She has nothing to do with this.
You don't want
It's
to. You don't
me.
want to call her real quick and find out what she thinks.
I'll tell her later.
You'll tell her later.
Yeah.
When?
When I get home.
Oh, when you get home, you're not going to tell her now.
What the problem?
You can't just call her now for me.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Come on.
No, I don't want to do that.
You won't call your wife. I mean, I don't want to hear what she's saying. We want to hear what you're saying.
I know. I don't want to do that.
All right, Scott. So we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm sure you'll see a lot of me tomorrow. This game's basically over, so I'm gonna go to sleep.
How much of a jinx is Scott? Never mind all of this.
You know what? I stayed up
Yeah.
to watch the entire game.
Did you really? I watched the first two innings
I was so fascinated
with
that
Scott.
they were going to lose because of Scott.
I don't want to bust Scott's balls yet. I want to wait till after the break.
Yeah.
Because I have so much ball busting to do. It could take 3 hours.
Oh, man.
But it's going to be a great show today. I went to bed saying, I really don't want to pay Scott $500.
That was
But-
never in question.
That was never in question.
Never in question.
There are so many people on the phone. Here's a guy.
Everybody's pissed off.
First of all, here's the facts. Please thank Scott the engineer for me. I never bet on baseball, but I put $10 on Cleveland because of yesterday's show, and I won. Take care, Mike. Okay, all right. I got to bust his balls. You know what? I can't wait for the break.
Wait.
Okay.
You can't wait.
All right. Here's Scott, the engineer. Look how fat he is. Loser. Loser.
He's a loser's loser.
So many people are mad at you.
Smoke, smoke. When you smell smoke, you know he must be near. Scott the engineer.
Do you know you're going to lose every bet?
Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised at all.
Because you really thought yesterday you were going to win.
Believe me, I'm used to this.
Why didn't you pick Cleveland?
Problem.
Let me tell you what a mush he is.
You know why I didn't pick Cleveland?
Pick Cleveland?
Because that would have been the correct bet.
No. Here's what he told me this morning.
What?
I couldn't bet against my Yankees. Anyway, so listen to this. Scott comes in yesterday morning. This is the only reason this whole bit occurred. Okay? Scott comes in yesterday morning, and he says to Gorilla, and Gorilla reports everything to me. He says to Gorilla, you know, I know exactly who is going to. Could you guys stop giving me commands from the booth? Stop it already. You're making me cuckoo. The E crew. They're all excited in there with the hair and the glasses. Stop already. Just shoot around me. You rat
that'll be easy.
They're making me nuts. Just wherever I am, just shoot me. All right? If my face is blocked by the microphone, that's even better. Fix the microphone. Fix it. You distract me when you put up those notes. You rat finks. I'll throw the whole lot of you out of here. Anyway, don't worry. They can't interrupt my good mood.
Okay, because Scott lost.
They go fix the microphone. I don't even know where the microphone's supposed to go.
How do you fix it?
Yeah, I'll fix it in my dreams. Scott the engineer might as well have drugged the entire Yankees organization. As soon as he bet on them, I knew they'd lose. Now, here's the deal.
You know I have influence on worldly events.
You do?
Of course.
Steve Gorilla,
I can predict
if
anything.
we play cards, you lose.
Exactly.
I've never seen you win. And you're a good card player.
Yes.
And you always, and he sits there the whole time with a sad face, and he goes,
let me.
I don't understand it. I can't get one good hand. If he gets up out of his seat while we're playing cards,
I win. I would win.
The seat wins.
Right.
Whoever sits down.
Whoever sits, and he goes, I should have stayed in my seat. I knew it would get hot.
Let me explain something to you. If we played for no money, I would clean up.
Great,
if we
Scott.
play for like fake money,
way to go.
If I play for
that's how to win
money,
in life.
Yeah. If I play for real money,
you're the king of Monopoly.
Can't win. That's right.
And this follows you everywhere.
All of them.
Anyway, wait. You know what? I want to bust his balls, but it's going to get. You know what? Can we take a break and then I'll bust his balls?
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Definitely.
Okay. All right.
Because people need to hear this.
Yeah. All morning long.
And they don't need an interruption.
Yeah, I know. It's just too much. On top of this, are you in trouble at home?
No.
Tell the truth.
Absolutely not.
Did they do an impression of me on the air?
No, absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely not.
There's so many people from Cleveland who want to thank Scott. I knew they'd be cheering in the streets of Cleveland this morning.
That's why they were dancing.
I have never been happier that the Yankees lost, just to prove what a loser you are.
And as they were losing,
the Cleveland
Scott the engineer will be in a pretty pair of panties, thong panties this morning, and bra. And anyone in New York who wants to see him, he'll be walking around the block.
Let's go right now.
No.
We're gonna have a nice build-up.
Traffic to build.
No.
We're gonna make a nice build-up.
I'm ready right now.
I know you are. Dino, give it to him, baby.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Dino Barber.
I want to thank my man Scott. Oh, man.
You want me to make my picks for the playoffs and the World Series?
You're the man. I cannot lose with you.
Your picks don't count until you bet.
I want to see this fat slob start parading around your wonderful city. Bring that hot bag of wind on.
You know, I kind of would have done.
Hey, you called me a fat slob and I made you win? What the hell's wrong with you?
You're being funny now. I love when you're funny.
He's trying so hard to play it.
I know he's trying to play it down. And he goes, I didn't want to be in these panties in the first way.
Listen. I worked for the show for 12 years. I have no problem. Every once in a while, you got to make an ass out of yourself. Everybody does it. It comes along. This is my time to be an ass.
It's my mantra.
And
this is what he said to himself all last night and driving in this morning.
What's my attitude going to be like on the air? I know.
Devil may care.
Yeah, devil may care attitude.
Bon vivant.
Dino, I got to hang up on you because, man, I want to just get to the commercials and I want to continue the ball busting.
Bring it on, Howard.
I hear you, brother.
And I want to see the outfit.
Oh, wait, Robin, you're going to help create the outfit.
Whoa.
I have several different pair of thong panties. Several different bras.
The bet was,
if
you recall, that I go out on the street in the outfit.
Yes.
Does not include the studio.
It includes walking around the block.
Well, I will go, yes, but not in here.
Yes, it does include here.
No.
Oh, Scott, don't try to. What do you mean?
You lost.
You lost the bet. Just put on your panties and bra.
I'll be on the street in the panties and bra. That is correct.
Come on, man. Don't even try to change the bet.
I'm not changing the bet.
How about if Robin and I came in and said, okay, the $1,000, that was only if...
In the studio you can have it, but not outside.
Yeah, please. Don't be a wuss.
You can't do that.
Oh, loser. This is why you're a loser. This is why you're a loser. You can't even lose gracefully.
Just take your medicine.
Unbelievable.
No matter what I say, it's not going to matter.
No matter what I say.
He was prepared yesterday. After we got off the air yesterday, he was ready.
Oh, yeah.
He lost already.
I lost ready to wax my legs.
We knew you lost. I'll tell you the extent of his losing. Forget about the fact that I played, cards, poker with... Actually, you poked nobody. Poker with Scott about 20 times now, 30 times. Every time he plays, he loses. Every time he gets out of his chair.
Had a night.
As soon as he gets out of his chair and another guy sits down, it's wins.
Get it.
I've had break-even nights.
Yeah, he has broken even. I'll give him that. He's had a couple.
That's winning to me.
But he really just sits there, and it's a sad face, and everyone knows he's going to lose, and he loses. He loses.
I remember once you telling me he had a great hand and he lost.
Not only, yeah, he did. One time he had a lock. He had 4 of a kind.
I think I had the best you can get in still
He had 4 of a kind because we had a wild card in the middle, and another guy had 4 of a kind, like 2 cards better, a little bit higher.
Yeah.
He had a lock. He was betting into the guy, and he was like, and we have rules about betting, but he was like, why don't we just throw the rules out the window and bet the house, And then you go, wow, Scott's got a really good hand. This is Scott's chance, and everyone throws the rules out the window, and Scott's betting into the guy, and he loses.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch him lose, and I'm sitting there, and I was looking over Scott's shoulder because you show guys your hand when everyone's out.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got, he's bluffing. He's like, yeah, I'm really nervous. Meanwhile, he's got 4 8s or something. There's no way he's gonna lose, and he loses. The other guy had like 4 jacks.
Wow.
We laughed our ass off. Guy goes like, well, I'm out for the night. So I'm out for the night.
Everything.
Yeah, so Scott is like the loser's loser. So forget about when we play cards, okay?
All right.
So Scott gets into race car driving. You love race car driving, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and what happens?
I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
Not passionate.
I'm a bald Mario Andretti.
Even my wife said you sound like Popeye. Yeah.
Oh, Alice.
So every year we send him down. Prodigy sponsors,
they used to sponsor a car.
Yeah, and Scott would go down with Ronnie, and Ronnie would sit there in the pit with Scott. And I said,
how could they let him in?
Well, because he wasn't betting.
Oh.
But meanwhile, then
We love NASCAR.
But Scott has a favorite race car driver. Who's your favorite race car driver?
Oh, like most people don't. I mean, Rusty Wallace.
No, I don't have a favorite race car driver.
I mean, who are into the sport.
Who is it? Rusty Wallace.
Yeah.
Rusty Wallace has lost like every race since Scott became a fan.
No.
Oh, come on. Ronnie told me. Ronnie told me.
You jinxed him.
You jinxed Rusty Wallace.
The first year I was into it, I followed Rusty Wallace. He won the championship.
You followed him. Then when you announced you were a fan,
He has won races this year.
Okay, all right, okay. That's something I can't. Whatever.
He's not doing well, but he's doing races.
He's had better years.
The guy got cancer.
Ignore him.
Something bad will happen to him.
No.
If you bet on him, he'll die in an accident, a fiery accident.
Don't say that.
Mario, you're on the air.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome, Mario.
Oh, God bless you. You stupid jackoff.
He's a jinx.
Oh, my God.
He's a mush.
Help it.
F Rose from yesterday, F the French, and the biggest F goes to you, Scott.
Thank you.
You're the biggest loser in the world.
Yes, I know.
Oh, my God, you're pathetic.
Oh, it's
now
unbelievable.
my kids got to wait another lifetime to see the Yankees win. You stupid putz.
They won last year.
You're
Relax.
pathetic. You should bury your head like an ostrich.
Thank you.
Well, today Scott will be wearing. Now, Robin, as you can see over there, I've got dunce cap, bras. I've got various thong panties. I've got. Where's his heels? Where's his pretty heels?
No pantyhose?
Oh, man.
No.
Oh, no. You're going bare leg.
You should make him walk around the diaper.
Diaper's too big.
Oh, no.
It covers up the thong. Can you imagine his ass? What do you weigh, 260?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's trying to be so nonchalant, too.
Oh, what the hell am I going to do? Am I going to sit here and freak out about it?
Here, his heel.
Oh, there's his heel. Let me see those.
What color are those?
Oh, those are pretty. You're going to look so hot. Look at those. A little heel.
Oh, those are so cute.
You know what? Since you're over 40, these are the right heel for you.
Yeah.
You're not trying to be too youthful.
Yeah, they're not F me.
Those are the relaxed heels.
Yeah.
Those are some easy spirits for you.
Potholes.
Like if my wife wore these pumps, they're a little conservative. But for a man your age, I think these pumps are just right. Look at the size of this shoe.
I know.
Look at that thing. What is this?
Looks like a car.
It's a 12.
That's a 12?
Yeah.
You can put a steering wheel on that and drive it.
Tracy, hi.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I'm the hugest Indians fan in the world.
Right.
All right, man. I helped you out.
And I just got to say, if you know anything about Cleveland baseball, these people have waited all their lives for this.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And you have Scott to thank.
There's no way Cleveland could have done this on their own.
They couldn't have. It's Scott.
The Yankees were, they couldn't do
I pushed them over the edge.
Yeah. Scott thanked the Yankees, man, and he knew Cleveland was going to win.
Yeah.
That's why he bet the Yankees, because he goes, because now I know Cleveland's going to win. If I bet them, now the Yankees will win.
The Yankees pulled out all the stuff. They did incredible things and still couldn't get a run.
Tell me something. I went to bed after the second inning.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like both pitchers were a little shaky because guys were getting walked, guys were getting hits.
Right.
It was a pretty exciting game.
I think the Yankees had more hits in that game
They
than they had in the
12
first
hits.
4 together.
Yeah,
I am
they
so.
had 12
I know.
hits.
I'm so damn disciplined.
Still couldn't get home.
I went to bed at 9 o'clock because I said I got to go to sleep. I was exhausted. I said, but how am I going to miss this game? And I went to bed and I said, I said to my wife, just in case, leave me a check. So in case I have to write a check to Scott the engineer, she goes, I'm not going to leave you a check. I don't think you're going to need to.
Even she knows.
She knows he's a loser.
The last time that the Cleveland Indians did anything is like 1948.
Hey.
I mean, that's how far back it goes.
You see, you didn't have Scott in 1948.
That's right.
He was just a little baby of 7 years old back then.
Oh, my God. This is just so huge in Cleveland. You just don't know. I mean, this is the biggest thing.
Is somebody eating something?
The series, the Yankees are the returning world champions. They were supposed to do this.
That's right.
Wow.
I mean, it just, and
It's so funny. You know what would be really funny? If Cleveland threw a ticker tape parade for Scott the engineer.
Absolutely.
How great would that be?
I need to know two things.
Yeah.
Didn't get there yet.
First of all, how could someone be such a loser? How could you be so...
Let me tell you something. Scott is such a loser. I mean, he walks around like a loser all day.
But he grew up this way.
I know.
This is the thing. Who does he pick to win the World Series?
It's who he bets.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't have money on it.
Yeah.
If I pick somebody, it doesn't matter.
No.
I'm right then.
It's as soon as he bets. He knew Cleveland was going to win.
It's got to be money. It's got to be money. How about we go double or nothing on the Indians?
You got to let me in on that bet.
Oh, man.
I need the money.
I just think that I'm sure they're going to have a ticker tape parade for Cleveland just based on this win. They've got to put Scott on the hood of the car. In his bra and panties. He's the hood ornament in his bra and panties. And the whole town could be cheering for him. I would do anything to see that. It is just so unbelievable. Hey, Eddie, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
That fat bald bastard. I'm going to get even with him. Now I'm going to do it. I'm a regional manager of the IRS. I'm going to order his fat ass.
You're going to audit Scott?
Yeah.
Wow, the IRS is going to audit you.
I'll see if Bag 54 makes any money.
We just saw the hearings in the Senate about the IRS, didn't we?
The hearings. You bastard. You're such a Jonah.
I know.
You are a Jonah.
If he ever took a ship anywhere, it'd probably sink, just like the Titanic.
Right. That's a ship, Robin.
I heard him.
Right.
That was a P.
Well, there you go. You pissed everyone off.
Glad to do it.
How could you do that to your hometown? Ugh.
You had to bet him. He's a mush.
He's
a mush. Look at him. Look at that face.
Determined to come in here and be a good sport.
I know.
There's nothing I can do, man.
We got to
sit
break
back and
him.
Take it, man.
Scott, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, did you ever see that movie, A Bronx Tale?
Yep. Eddie the Mush. Eddie the Mush.
That's it, that fat bastard.
Scott's like Eddie the Mush.
Dude, I love the Yankees. I won about $1,000 because of you yesterday because I bet on Cleveland.
Yeah.
What are you so mad about?
He still would have liked to see the Yankees win.
Dude, you mushed them, man. You mushed them.
The stories are unbelievable. You know, everyone knows Scott is such a loser.
I have so much power. I made the Yankees lose.
This is Chris.
Yes.
He bet on Cleveland. He won $8,000 because of Scott.
Wow.
You got to split that with me.
$8,000.
Were you going to even bet the game?
No.
And then as soon as you heard Scott pick the Yankees, you went out and bet?
Howard, I've been listening for a long time. I know what a loser Scott is. He always loses.
Where's my 10%?
Sorry, Scott.
Whe's my 10%?
And always begging
It's
somebody
in the
for
mail,
10%.
buddy. It's on the way.
He's always at the other end
Where's
going,
my cut?
I was your luck. Always looking for somebody to give him the
so
payoff.
Powerful.
Scott, it ain't going to happen. That big payday ain't happening.
Never.
It just
Not
never
for
happened.
you.
No.
Everybody around you.
Exactly.
Chris has got $8,000. You don't.
I'm
Hey,
surrounded by
Scott,
millionaires.
thanks. I'm going to be able to go back to school now because of you.
Yeah.
No problem, man.
You bettered my life.
Thank you.
Hey, Howard, I love you.
Love you too.
Take it.
Thanks. Oh, I just love it. All right, one more fan wants to thank Scott the engineer. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's just too many people calling to rag on
I'm
Scott.
sure that, when you go out on the street, you're going to have quite a reception.
Yes. All my fans will be out there. Aren't we doing this in Cleveland? Didn't we say that?
You should have to do it in Cleveland. Anyway, okay. Let's pick out an outfit.
All right.
Okay.
Don't I get to pick it?
No.
Don't I get to pick it?
No.
As you can see, Robin, I don't know if you can see actually from where you're sitting.
No, I'm got a big
Gary, come on in here.
front of me.
Gary, help us out so Robin can see this as well. There's a couple of pair of panties there. There's like two. Now, what are those? Those are considered thong panties. There's a string that goes up the crack of the butt.
Wazoo?
Up the wazoo. How come they're tampons? I forget why those are there.
That was
Put on his microphone, please.
sorry.
Yeah.
That was for the girl who stuck those up her nose. Those are left over from last
Yeah,
night.
a few weeks ago we were decorating in tampons.
Tampons weren't into that.
Yeah, remove the tampons. You should have to wear a tampon.
Yeah.
But all right, that wasn't in the bet.
So could Gary move that around so I can see, or pull it over? There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, look at that.
Now look what we have here.
Well, we got some flesh colored.
As a matter of fact, Gary, put it back where it was and then take off each hanger at a time. Okay? All right, let me see. Now, those panties are satin white panties.
Very cute.
Those are hot.
That's the back, right? What
Yeah.
I'm looking
Oh,
at?
yeah, yeah.
I'll never get those on.
You'll get them
that's
on.
the beauty.
That's the beauty of
Of
it.
the bet.
That's why it's a thong.
I'll never get those on.
They'll fit on one leg.
You'll get them on. Trust me.
No.
I like the flesh colored ones.
Let's
because
see.
He would look nude.
That's a G-string. Look at that.
His rolls are just going to come.
I'm just so glad
That's
you lost
right.
this bet. I can't wait to see your fat.
Oh, look at that
Now, what
bra.
size do you think this is?
Now, is that a Wonder Bra? Because I want his breast
No.
pushed together.
Scott will be wearing a 40 double D.
Excellent.
Wow.
I always
40.
wanted to be a 40.
You think a 40 will pass?
Double D.
Too small.
I
I
hope
don't
a
know
40
if
will
that'll
fit.
go on him.
No.
He ain't going to fit into any of that crap.
He'll fit in the bra. I'll squeeze him into it.
Oh, no, those are bloomers.
No giant
Oh,
panties.
those are great. Where you
No.
going with those?
I said a thong.
I like those.
Those are not thong panties. Get that. No, that covers up too much of that ass. And what is that, a robe so he can come out?
Yeah.
I see. And what is that, his dunce cap? Let me see that. What does it say on it? Loser, I hope?
Of course.
Oh, yes, in big letters.
Loser. And here are his high heels. This is the other apparel.
Let's see.
These are very tasteful.
Oh, these are nice.
These
Yeah,
are
good for
nice.
walking. That's a nice walking shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, do I love that you lost. Oh, this is so great. Hey, here's Dominic Barber. He plays cards with Scott, too. Dominic.
I flew back from France yesterday. I get on
Who
the plane.
cares?
Pilot says to me, we're discussing the game for the night.
Yeah.
He says, well, the Yankees are going to lose. I said, why? He says, Scott bet him.
Yeah. Hey, Dominic, explain how Scott is such a loser when we play cards. Like, all of us have off nights. We've all lost. But
And everybody's had a big night.
and everyone's had some big nights. But Scott never does.
You forget the time where he had the winning hand on the table. He beat everyone on the table, and you made a bet, like a small bet, and he went out and he lost the pot, and he couldn't believe it. He was
You can even when he has a winning hand, you can bluff him
And
out.
it's on the table.
Yeah.
yeah on the table. He won.
Because I said to Dominic, I'll bluff him out.
Yeah. Now, for the series, not today, but I'll call in with a substantial bet if you can think of the true punishment he needs.
What is that?
I'm getting that
Oh,
today.
I don't know. Maybe a double
He's
date.
leaving it up to us.
How about a double date with Ralph where they really have to go out for the night?
Oh,
Go to a
God.
club. Go
Let me
to
tell
a
you
show.
something. He is so humiliated putting on a thong and bra that I
We don't
can't.
know if we can top this.
This can't be topped.
This is the best.
He so doesn't want to do this.
Is he going to have a bodyguard on the street?
You know what happened to
There are
him?
people that are really going out of their minds. I'll call you later. Bye-bye.
He wanted that $1,000 so bad.
Yeah.
As soon as he smells
Oh.
that money.
Money is not everything.
Right. I love you, Scott, but you are a loser. All right, I got to go arrange for this. All right, how do you want to do this now? We got to take a break, but when we come back, should Scott be in his bra and panties?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think he should do a fashion show for us.
I don't think so.
I think we got to pick one outfit.
I think the white is the best.
You like the white?
Jackie said the flesh-colored one is going to disappear into his rolls, and we won't even know he's wearing it.
All right, I picked the white panties. Since you and I made the bet, Robin, we get to pick.
Okay.
We'll pick the white panties. We agree on that.
Yeah.
And you like that big white bra?
Yeah, because that'll be like a little halter top on, a little bippy top on him.
Yeah, I can't wait to see his cleavage in that.
Once you get arrested.
Yeah, it's just so great. This is just
that
so
big
great.
belly. Oh, I can't wait for the whole thing. Those hairy legs.
I just want to see his ass in a thong.
Yeah, and I bet
What are you, a homo?
Yeah.
I bet you the hair goes all the way up.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, he's so hairy except for that chrome dome.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
You're going to look like Marv Albert.
How bad does he need a cigarette right
If there were 10 packs, I'd smoke them all right now.
Oh, this is just too great. I just love this. All right, here's the deal, Scott. Where do you want to change? You want to use my private bathroom?
Or right behind this little scrim.
No, I'll go in the regular bathroom.
No, do it in my bathroom. Go ahead.
In that little room there.
Go take your
we can't wait.
Gary, help him out, will you?
You're so nice.
Give him his panties and bra.
He may need help getting into this.
You help him. Mary, you want to help him? Loser dunce cap as well, and his heels.
Yes, don't come out until you're fully dressed.
Put that robe down. What's the point with the robe?
What? You don't wear the robe till you get out.
Right. Get in there.
Oh, God.
Do you have any perfume for Scott? Scott, you didn't move your bowels this morning, did you?
Ooh.
No.
Because I don't want any dingleberries.
We got to take those back.
Yeah, we need those thongs back. Other people need to wear them. Oh, is he going to be a frightening sight?
I can't wait.
He's so sad. He's all hunched over. How old is he?
He's, what, 43, 44?
44. He's like somebody's dad.
60.
He's like going on 60.
Yeah, he never stands up straight. He's
Right.
always walking with the slump shoulder.
And you know, if like Jackie or Fred had to get into like a panties and bra, they wouldn't look all that bad.
No.
It would be over. But Scott.
He's been moping around here all morning, since 4 o'clock this morning.
Right.
He's trying so hard to be a good sport. It just makes it sadder.
He walks through the halls smiling at everyone like, today's my day to get in panties and bra.
It's no big deal.
I'm like Pagliacci. Laugh, come, laugh.
I
I'm
knew it
crying on
was
the
going to
inside.
happen.
Yeah.
It's the bits. It's just a radio bits.
Eric, go ahead.
I've never even heard of the guy.
Hey, listen, these things don't fit.
Wait a second. Scott, the engineer's here. Hold
we have
on.
a problem.
I'm hanging up on Hank. Who cares about his movie?
I'm hanging out everywhere.
Just look at you. Oh, you look funny,
This
man.
is what I couldn't wait to see.
You've got some physique.
I know.
You know what it is? He came out with his pants on and his shirt off. He's trying to break us into it.
Yes.
Gently. Just
I
go
wanna
get your
see
thong
that
on.
full effect.
No, you don't.
Just come on, get in
me,
your
you
outfit.
I'm telling you, they don't fit.
So what? That's the idea. It's a
into
thong.
them.
What thong is going to fit you? Look at that belly.
Yeah, like they make a thong for somebody.
Look at your boobies. God, you have no muscle tone whatsoever.
I know.
But you do have hair.
You know what his sport is? Smoking. That's the body you get.
And he's not even working out anymore.
Look at that.
I gave up working out.
And look, there's a young Hollywood actress looking at that. That's the best.
You're going to have to tile his breasts.
Tile his breasts out. We're going to get arrested by the FCC.
The hair doesn't count as tile.
Look how he has hair all
over.
Let me see your back. Turn around. He's got hair all over his body except on that on the top of his head.
I'm telling you, this thong is no good.
What? Just get in your thong.
no.
Of course it's no good.
No, it's no good.
What do you mean? You can get into it.
I'm wearing it now.
Oh, you are?
Take off your
pants and let's see it.
Wait a second.
What is his problem? Am I going to have to sit here and whine all day?
I'm no homo, but I'll go in.
All right, go take a look.
Put it on, and I'll determine whether
He's got it on. Go in the bathroom with him.
Go in.
Thanks.
To hang it. Go, just get in the bathroom with him. He's got it under his pants. Get in there.
Baba booey.
Like we're going to be able to see something on.
Yeah, like he even has a penis.
Homos.
Your wife yells at you so much you probably have a vagina. I wonder what Scott did to piss off God in a previous life.
Turn around. No, Scott, Howard, it's perfect.
It is.
It's perfect.
Of course.
It's exactly what it should be.
It's a thong.
I knew it.
Well, yeah,
Scott,
he doesn't
it
want
is
to. That's
perfect.
the bet, man. That's why it cost me $1,000.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to help put the bra on.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, you don't want to be in a thong.
He doesn't want to look bad.
Yeah.
This is what I had in mind. All right.
I didn't realize I'd have to show my ass.
This thong doesn't work.
That's why we put up $1,000.
Yeah, you know, that wasn't chump change.
Yeah.
Ready? Breathe in.
Breathe. I knew he wouldn't be able to. They're going to have to rubber band that.
He's not squeezing into his bra.
I'm just going to put it in once. Okay.
One hook. One eye hook.
Okay.
All right, get ready, everybody. Here comes Scott. Has he got his dunce cap on?
Not yet.
His heels.
And his heels. I got to have the heels. It doesn't work for me unless I got heels.
Scott, push it in.
I'm trying.
What's he pushing in?
His. You know what? Howard. That's okay. Just push it. And that's okay.
Are they talking about his penis?
Yeah. No, it's the things that are attached to them.
Oh, those.
Wow.
He still has those?
Okay, now it's okay.
I thought he'd been thoroughly emasculated.
He had that.
Didn't know he had that. He's got to walk around the block in New York City. That's going to take him a good 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
15.
Hey, especially in no shoes.
Yeah. It's going to be a nice slow trot.
Let me get your shoes.
No running in those shoes.
He's so fat, too. He put on 20 more pounds since he quit smoking.
40, remember?
Oh, 40.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, 40. Jesus.
He was no rail when he stopped.
Wow. Come on, Scott. I want to see how pretty you look.
He just gave me the "you've been in this position, don't goof on me" look.
All right. Imagine like a scary Marv Albert comes out in that outfit.
Yes. Well, it looks a lot like the renderings that people have been sending us of what Marv might look in his
right.
bra
It's
panties.
scary, like a bald guy with bra and panties.
I got to
and
tell
garters.
you, the shoes do it.
Yeah.
He's almost ready.
Chris Rock said that I can understand a guy in bra and panties. He says, but garters? He said, you can't even get a broad in garters.
Right. Women don't even do that.
Like you say to your wife, hey, man, get in some garters for me. And she's like, hey, F you.
I don't even have garters.
All right, what is a garter? Oh,
Please.
shh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be
to
seeing
you
this on the E-Show.
Scott the engineer.
Look how fat you are. Look at that. Turn around, man. I got to see. Oh, look at his ass. Oh, man. It's gross. Look at it. Oh.
I can't see it. Get in the middle of the floor.
I'll never be right again.
Come over here. Let Robin see. She paid almost.
My Lord.
Oh, my God. Come
look
here. Step out. Oh, my goodness. That thong has disappeared.
Oh, my God. Now, you got to walk around the block, Scott.
Howard.
We should take a break and then have him do his walk around the block.
Yes. It's funny because the loser's dunce cap looks like it has payas.
Yeah, it's got like a Hasidic thing going on. Scott, you look kind of cute.
Everybody should leave work and get out on the street. They don't want to miss this.
Wow. Yeah, what block will he be walking around? I don't even know where our building
This is 57.
No, he'll be walking around on 56.
56.
Okay.
56 between 5th and 6th, a little bit closer to 6.
Yeah. Wow.
He's not going to do it around the block, just up and down?
No, around the block.
Once around the block.
Once around the block. Nice quick trot.
Scott, just step out a little bit. Don't put on that robe.
Look at that.
Oh, don't put on your robe, you baby.
Come on.
You look so
Why did
sweet.
you
Come
give
here.
him that?
He's a big teddy bear. I can see why women dig you.
Want to do me?
Look at how much he's filled that bra.
Yeah, I mean, that's scary. You really fill that bra.
Want to do me? He has a chin.
Howard, everybody in the office all wants to come and see
He's
him.
my biggest fan.
Well,
Amy's dying to see him.
I'll let Amy come in and look.
Yeah.
No, take your robe off for a second.
Amy, I will turn you on so much.
Take your towel off.
He has
Take
a
it-
chin
take your thing
strap
off.
and no chin.
Yeah, right. Amy, wait, look.
Take it off,
Take it off.
Scott.
She's already laughing. He's in a robe.
Come on, Scott.
Take off your robe.
What is this?
Take off your robe.
Oh, my God.
Turn around and let him see your pretty ass.
Full effect.
Give him the full effect.
They'll see it on the street. Don't worry.
I got to tell you, Howard, it's awesome, but the ass makes the whole...
It
I know.
does,
It's
it
the ass.
does.
You know what I like about it? His ass is like one square block.
His ass looks like prune face.
Yeah.
Is this some show or what?
Can we paint a happy face on
You
his
know
ass?
what? There is
That's
such
not part of the deal.
I know.
there is such an amount of canvas there
Yeah.
to work with.
All right, Scott, why don't we do this? We'll take a break. That'll give you a chance to get down to the
These shoes
street.
are killing me.
Are you sure there's not some little sign you want to put on his butt?
Nah, he's complied with the deal.
No lipstick or nothing?
No.
Come on, we did that already.
You are a loser.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I love
And
it.
he'll be chomping on that gum as he's walking down the street.
You know, Scott, right now there's a woman on the phone who wants to give me phone sex.
I used to,
There's another woman on the phone who wants to pleasure herself in a bathtub while I listen, and this is more erotic to me than anything.
I'm glad I turned you on.
It's
The one thing
unbelievable.
we're missing is like a Yankee pennant or something.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
You know?
we are missing. Would you hold a Yankee pennant?
I used to enjoy working here.
Yeah, he's Miss Yankees.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, Scott will be downstairs. We can watch him on TV.
Take your triumphant walk.
Take your triumphant walk in your bra and panties.
Come on,
Can I put regular shoes on?
No.
Really?
Yes,
Till I get downstairs?
We got those.
No.
Till I get downstairs?
No.
They're so tight.
Until you get downstairs,
You'll be fine.
that'd be okay. That would be okay. I'm acceptable to that.
All right.
Go put them on.
Come on. Scott, we got to get down there
Scott,
before
you
we're
put
ready
them
to
on when you get it to the breezeway.
Okay.
All right, hurry up.
It's a tough bet. Just think if you'd won $1,000.
Oh, fuck the money. It's not worth it.
Children will be proud.
Yeah, I'm sure. Fucking thing's Jackie.
Oh my
It's up my ass.
Even the robe is funny with that suncap.
What's killing you?
I think you're a sport. I'll get a big raise for this, right?
What's killing you? The thong. What's wrong with the thong?
It's up my butt.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's a thong.
I know. Do I wear thongs every day, Ganji?
Scotty, tell me what's going on.
I'm going downstairs to make an asshole out of myself.
There's people with cameras out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is show business. What is this? Show business. Show business. Yeah. I'm
Copy
into a
him
fight
down
now.
the breezeway right now.
Hey, Marv Albert's on the phone. He just, Scott's going down to the street now in his bra and panties, but
Yes.
I wanted to talk to Marv first.
Well, he can relate.
Marv, is there anything wrong with a guy in bra and panties?
Howard, there is nothing wrong with a gentleman expressing himself through his attire.
So, you are here to say what? That Scott should not be embarrassed to be out on the streets of New York in his bra and panties?
No, not at all, but I would like to give him some advice, if I may.
Please, Marv. How are you, by the way?
I could be better.
You sound like you're in pretty good spirits for a guy who's been through what you've been through.
Well, Heather and I have been up all night long rehearsing.
Rehearsing what?
Well, we're just rehearsing with each other.
Just rehearsing in case of what?
In case we get a threesome.
Oh, I see. It must be pretty boring for you to be holed up in a hotel room with your, fiance.
Yeah, how do you get a guy in there?
Well, we were hoping that Scott could do a drive-by.
Marv.
Yes.
Do me a favor. Give me one of your trademark yeses.
Yes.
That's great. As a matter of fact,
we can't hear that anymore, Howard.
It's hard to hear that anymore.
Yeah.
That's true. Marv, tell me about Scott the engineer. What is it like for a man to put on a bra and panties and walk through the streets?
Well, first of all, Howard, there's a few things that you've got to keep in mind when you're dressing up in a provocative way. First of all, you have to make sure that your nuts are tucked in their correct position.
Right, because you want to look like a woman, right?
That's right, yes. It could be up in the middle, to the left, or to the right. So it doesn't. It all depends on the way you're fitted.
What did you prefer?
Actually, I was the split right up the middle.
That sounds painful. Hey, Marv, really, this is tremendous that you're willing to talk about this kind of stuff. It's kind of like you're doing the play-by-play for Scott as he walks down the street.
I could do that.
Good. We'll probably keep you on the line during all of this confusion. What other advice do you have for Scott the engineer?
Well, he should also suck in his butt, Howard.
Right.
And try not to break wind. It's really a big turnoff for the ladies and for the men.
You were an extra feminine kind of woman. You always wore garters and all that kind of stuff. Should we have put Scott the engineer in garters?
Well, I don't know about that. He is a large gentleman, I remember. And I think if he popped one of those, he could take out a small child.
All right. Any other advice?
Yes, if his nipples get hard, he shouldn't worry. It's only natural.
You're so full of advice. That's why people love you.
Yes.
All right, let's see if we...
Always very knowledgeable.
Let's see if we can't get out on the street. Let me see if I can find Scott the engineer. Scott, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, okay. Are you taking off your robe?
The robe's off, man.
All right, here we go. He is walking down, Robin. If you watch the television screen...
They're all out here.
There's a couple of fans already...
So loud.
The fans are going wild. This is just impromptu. People collecting on the street. There are police officers.
I gotta go slow. It's all wet.
Be proud, Scott. Be proud.
Marv says, be proud.
What was that?
Be proud. Scott is wearing a giant dunce cap. He is the Jonas. He cost the Yankees the game last night.
Howard, tell him not to bite anybody while he's out there.
Money, they're throwing money at me.
All right, Scott is in bra and panties. I got to see the back view of his thong and tuchus.
He walks so femininely.
Marv, are you jealous?
Actually, he should sing a show tune.
All right, what a crowd.
Sing a show tune, Marv says. Hey, Scott. Oh my God. Oh, my God. Scott is walking. Scott, talk to me.
What do you think of my outfit? Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Scott is
thing.
talking to various people on the street. Marv, hang in there with us. We'll get back to you in a second.
Oh, there are people taking pictures of Scott's behind.
There's a gentleman taking a picture. There are tons of fans taking pictures.
People walking behind him screaming, loser.
He's in high heels. He's in a thong.
What was that?
And bra.
You's a fucking loser.
Whoa, hey, easy.
Hey,
Easy.
you're the one that's a loser. Use that language, goddammit.
Guy used the F word. I had to bleep him off the air, Robin. He called Scott an effing loser. Scott started yelling back at him. There were guys giving Scott money.
Watch the cord.
Yeah, they tried to stuff it into his G-string. There's no room.
It's like scores. You know, his legs aren't half bad.
All right, man. Ah!
He has no butt.
The Frito-Lay man's here.
He has no buttocks. Look at that. His whole buttocks is just. It's gonna be a rape.
Thank you.
He's standing over a grate. He must think he's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks he's Marilyn Monroe standing over that grate and waiting for the wind to blow up.
You like my... Whoa.
Talk to some people, Scott.
Oh, gosh, you're so sexy. You're turn on.
Thank you, thank you. Wait, she's got something for me. Wait
What, she's reaching into her pocketbook to give him money.
Cigarette. Give him a cigarette.
$20.
Yeah.
$20. Take it off. Take it all off.
Take it all off. No, I can't do that.
That's a frightening thought.
I'm not a dancer.
Give her a dance, Scott. Give her a dance. Give her a dance. You know you want the 20.
Wait, I'll give you a little peek.
Oh, he's giving her. He's flashing her.
He's showing a nipple. That ain't worth 20, man. Woman's putting $20 in his G-string.
Maybe this wasn't a bad idea for Scott.
Hey, man. I'm making more than 1,000 down here.
Scott doesn't have much of a penis, does he?
No, there's not. You know, he's not having to tuck away much.
He's trying to be a good sport. He's putting a good face on it. Scott, can you hear me?
Yeah, so that's always important, though, Howard.
I don't think Scott can hear me. Scott, can you hear me?
No.
Now I hear you.
Okay. Why don't you do a little dance?
I love the belt.
Yeah, you might get some more tips.
What do I, pee-pee dance?
Yeah, do a pee-pee dance.
Sing Brown Fingers, Scott.
Pee-pee dance. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Scott, give her a dance.
These hot chicks, man.
It's unbelievable. They love me.
Yeah, everybody loves you.
I love the belly jiggling as he walks.
Yeah. It's pretty frightening. All right, Scott, thank you.
Okay, man. Anytime. You're the boss, man. Can I have the robe, please?
Look at that ass. He's such a loser.
Hey, give him a shot of my ass there.
You know, anyone he bets, he always loses.
I want the rope. Rope, please.
Like someone's going to give it to him.
Yeah, just stand there and let him yell.
Marv?
Yes.
I guess it's not that humiliating being in a bra and panties. You wish you were out there, don't you?
Well, you know what, Howard? I never thought I could say this before, but I think Scott is actually a bigger loser than I am.
Yeah, you only lost your job. He lost his dignity.
Yeah.
Okay, signed it anyway.
Oh, I don't know what's going. Scott, what's going on out there?
I'm putting the rope on, all right?
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Some chicks coming on to Scott.
Yeah, maybe he should walk around in bra and panties all the time.
At least it gets him some attention.
Well, tell Scott that I'll meet him over at Victoria's Secret and tell him how to pick up some good stuff.
Well, Marv, you went for like muscular black guys, right?
Yes, but a white guy every now and then to throw it into the pot isn't bad either.
Right. All right, Marv, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. There he is, Marv Albert. Scott the engineer taking his triumphant walk.
Wow.
What a great bet. And I knew I'd win.
Oh, it was the best.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
He is frightening.
Look at him. He's still there.
He's still standing out on the street. Why are you still out there?
All right, we're going.
Scott, why are you still out there?
Let's go. This is great.
Scott, why are you still out there?
I'm waiting for Ganji.
Look at the police looking at him.
Robe.
Robe now.
Hold on.
He's starting to get angry now.
Hello?
What is it, Gorillo?
Howard?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. They're trying to communicate with me. We've never actually worked that out. Yes, Gorillo. Stupid. He'll answer that name. Stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me? All right.
Smooth.
It's a smooth operation here, isn't it? Oh, that was great. I had to win that bet.
I'm sorry the Yankees lost.
But it was worth it.
Right now. Take care. Wave goodbye to everybody. Wave goodbye to everybody. Wave goodbye.
I did. Give me the fucking.
Scotty, so you did it, man.
How much of an asshole did I look like?
Nice job.
Bring him right in, can't you? Take the robe off.
Take the robe off, Scotty.
Take the robe off, Scott.
Scott. Oh, no. Scott, take... Come on, take the robe off.
What's over there?
Leave your money. Leave your money in. Leave your money in. Just leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. What? Leave the robe there.
Then they give me their phone number, and I tell them. Oh, there's Scott, the engineer.
We're talking about a pro here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Scott, man, you are fat.
Look at the money.
Look at the back of him.
20? How much? More?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Look at your belly.
Turn around and show Howard what's going on in the back there.
What do you eat to get that fat? Hold on, phone sex lady.
I don't know. No,
What do you eat?
I don't work out.
I know you don't work out. You don't care what you look like?
Well, I do, but
I guess you don't care.
It was more at this point.
You're married and
get
you're a
rid of
loser.
Smoking? No, I wanted to, and that's where I
Right.
gained all the weight.
Right.
Turn around.
I say Scott's such a loser now that he quit smoking, he still gets cancer.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that he didn't quit in time.
Well, I told you, it won't make any difference.
Right.
His lungs will still be the same. A year from now, we could test his lungs. They'll still be as bad
Let's
as
do
they
the
are
test
today.
this Christmas and see if there's a difference.
Or you know what'll be funny? He doesn't get cancer, but he has a heart attack from going up in weight.
Oh.
That'll be funny. I know it's going to be one or the other.
Yeah.
I still say we're going to be at his funeral within 2 years.
Look at
Probably
him
outlast all of you.
huffing and puffing just from walking.
All right.
The shoes are killing me.
Come out here and turn around one more time. Howard has to see the back of you one more
Yeah,
time.
let me just see your back.
That is so funny.
Oh, man.
Can't take it, huh?
Wow. Unbelievable.
The way you want it.
All right, go change. It's sickening.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You should wear that at your gigs.
He probably would. He's so fat.
I'm repulsed.
Repulsed. I mean, that was... You saw Scott...
I'm overweight. Scott is repulsive.
I mean, that was like the worst position you've ever seen him, right?
He looked worse than Mary in her high heels. Scott, we've made fun of Scott a million times and humiliated him a million times, and this is a million times worse than the worst time we ever humiliated him before.
Garrett, of all the wacky things we've done on the show, what would you think of Scott Salem today in his bra and panties?
I mean, I thought it was no wackier than anything we'd ever done until the bra thing was okay and the high heels was okay, but that thing that was wrapped around his ass was the funniest thing I've ever seen, and his butt was so funny looking. And believe me, my butt's pretty big too, but his butt had like stretch marks on it or something. I don't know what was going on, and it just that was pretty funny looking.
Does this sort of change your opinion of Scott, or I mean, make you think he's worse?
Not to me, because we've all been down that road, or at least just me and Scott.
What did you think of Scott's ass?
Oh, he has none. He just has like this flat thing with a big line down the middle of it.
Was that possibly the worst ass you've ever seen?
Yes, definitely, because the hair rose up to that flat surface, and then when the G string part of the G disappeared, and it separated the two, that line that goes down the middle. It was the funniest thing. Scott looked like a plumber even with no clothes on.
Thanks, Rob. Bye. Scott, what are we doing here?
They're going to show me what my butt looks like out on the street. I never get to see it, so this should be very interesting. Oh, man. Am I cute or what? Sex symbol. Let me tell you. Nice legs, though. I've seen enough. Kill it. Unbelievable. And God makes us look like this. Why? Why would we want to look like this? I've really seen enough. You can kill it. They are nice legs, though.
Does this inspire you to go to the gym?
Scott, what do you think your ass looks like?
Oh man, I don't even know what it looks like. It doesn't look like anything. It looks like a pancake with a crack in the middle.
Did you know that's what you look like almost naked?
No. I had some idea. It is funny. $22 I made. The chick gave me 20. I didn't want to take money. This chick come in. I've seen enough. Thanks. Kill it. What? Oh, I never get to see that either. Let's see your bag. I'm going. I got to go to work. I've seen enough.
Scott, you totally repulsed.
I'm going to go throw up.